interruption from quote-unquote internet errors or whatever. But, yeah. Just gonna be fixing up on Hogwarts, a history realm that nobody's ever joined. It's just me so far. But eventually, people will join if I let them. Who knows? I am old Dumbledore, Wayne Games, your host. And we are here at the Quidditch arena fixing stuff up. Fix up a bunch of stuff, so just sit back and listen and watch in. I don't know. Maybe hit that like button. You should hit that like button because this is going to be interesting, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go. We're going to listen to Brittany, the cosmic, intuitive fairy godmother. If you're a Christian, you should probably leave because this is magic and that's tarot card reading. Alright.
A pile, okay, tying to today's download, and then that will have extra messages for you from today's message. Okay, so you guys can either choose by the sticker or you can choose by the charms that are below it. Either way, they will correlate to your guys' message somehow, some way. I haven't looked at, well, I've seen the charms, but I haven't looked at your guys' cards. They're already pulled to the side. So I'm going to go over your guys' message today. And yeah, if you are needing something a little bit more specific, then I will touch base on that. And if you guys are looking for messages that are more personal, more tailored to you, where I read for a smaller audience, and you like content that's ad-free, and you like a whole bunch of it, my link for Patreon is down below. Okay, and they're more extended, they're more in-depth, they're more blunt. Alright. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately, calling upon my angels, my ancestors only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Amen.
Hey, Besame. Hallelujah.
Don't bump your head, okay? I am your favorite YouTuber.
Chicken
your
soup for the soul.
Advisor, your cosmic cheerleader. I am that chicken noodle soup for the soul. Let's jump in. Before we do that, you guys let me know in the comments if you are able to participate. It's always on restriction. That way we can
wonder if I can get different colors at once.
And it's just, less banana-y, less effery. Let me know if the sound is okay. Okay, I watched another live stream and I don't know if it was, the sound was going in and out.
Oh, no.
Because of the mic or because of YouTube crashing. Because it's been happening this past week. And I'm like, we're not even in Mercury do. But anyways, so let me know if the sound is good. And sometimes it wants to do different things when the air turns on. Sometimes it wants to do different things when the site is going in the toilet. Okay? It just be doing random things. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, mark my words. Okay? You're going to remember this day. Riddle me what?
Riddle me what?
Mark my words. You will remember the day that I told you you will be famous on social media. There are no ands, there are no ifs,
I know I will
no
be
buts.
famous on social media.
Now, if you've never thought you could be that, or if you don't have any desire to be, this is not your message. Okay, this message is not for everyone. It is okay if it is not your message. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you will know if this is your message. But if it is not, it is okay, and there are plenty of others. This message is geared towards those that are of influence on social media or have the desire to do so. Whether you are a star messenger, whether you are an influencer, It does not matter what level of influence. It does not matter if you just started yesterday. If you have the desire, or you've known this since you were younger, or this has been a part of you since your spiritual awakening, this message is for you, and you will not forget the day that I told you, because I'm telling you, you will be famous on social media, so you can reach thousands, if not millions, around the world.
Hallelujah.
Now, each and every one of you do that in a different way. That is why I set 3 groups in front of you. And then you can kind of see like what we do on Patreon as well. But this won't be as in-depth or as blunt or ad-free. But regardless, you guys will do this by teaching tarot reading, oracle, Reiki, music.
Yep. This is true.
Being a brand ambassador. Like, it doesn't matter what your category is. It does not matter what your arena is. I know a lot of you guys will flip arenas. Like, you'll be able to go from arena to arena. You do not just have to be a musician. You do not just have to be a tarot reader. I'm many things. That's why I always say at the beginning, I'm a bunch of things. Okay? I am a bunch of things. I am that motivational speaker. I am a star messenger, chosen. I am a protected child of God. And I am here to spread awareness on who you are, who you're becoming, and to just guide you along the way. So thank you guys for letting me be a part of your path. I'm so grateful each and every day. So again, this message is specific, and it will be for those of the influence or those that have the desire to influence on social media. And
well, that's interesting.
If you've been feeling down on yourself, if you've been feeling like you've been comparing yourself to others and their allegedly or AI perfect little life, this is definitely reaching you in your time of need. We cannot be on the up and up every day, all the time. Because why? Because it's A, it's not realistic, and B, how would you appreciate what some good moments were like if you did not have the downtime, if you did not have, you know, the times where you're not feeling great, you're unsure of yourself, don't know what's next, and that is okay. That is okay. So again, these are the 3 piles. There's still a download collectively. You guys could be all 3. You guys could choose by the charms. We have Virgo, the crystal ball that says you are magic, and then we have the butterfly. Okay? Virgo, the crystal ball that says you are magic, and the butterfly. All right. You guys are learning to protect yourself while you collaborate and connect with others. So this is like the next stage of what you're learning to do, because you guys don't be trusted people
at all.
No, you do not. We don't trust people around here.
Nope.
And we're working on that. We're a work in progress.
Kind of a work in progress.
I am a work in progress.
Kind of a work in progress.
Okay? When you are feeling negative, when you have negative thoughts like, I'm never going to be that, I'll never have that, I'll never hit that milestone, I'm never going to have those numbers, I'm never going to be monetized, I'm never going to be sponsored, whatever it is, I want you to tell yourself, I am a work in progress.
I am a work in progress, though.
Duh. Really let that marinate. Okay?
Okay.
Every time you want to talk a little bit crazy to yourself, I want you to hear my voice in your head. Okay?
What's
I
that,
want
2,
you to
3?
hear my voice yelling at you in your head.
I'm a work in progress.
Those affirmations Brittany be telling me to do.
Oh.
Okay, I should be doing those affirmations that she'd be telling me to do. Because we are creating new habits, new routines, and new patterns. And it ain't gonna look all types of perfect. I think it looks way better when there's a little bit of crazy sprinkled on top. That's just my personal opinion. That is just my personal opinion, that I think if you sprinkle a little crazy, a little up, a little down, it's gonna look a lot better. It's gonna be you being vulnerable, being authentic, and people like that shit. Okay?
Totally.
They like it. Riddle me what? People like it when you're authentic. We don't want to be a whole mess. We don't want to be a whole chaos agent. We don't need the bananery. But not
Bananery.
every moment is going to be perfect. It's not going to look perfect.
Nope.
So you tell yourself, I'm a work in progress.
I am a work in progress.
Shut
though.
those negative thoughts down and stand on the fact that you are rebuilding, repairing,
We all
mending,
are
and
a
resetting
work
every
in
day.
progress.
Every day. And it is your beautiful mess. And who cares who's trying to judge you?
Who cares
really,
who's trying to
if
judge
I
me?
think about me specifically, my haters from the beginning of this journey, they ain't nowhere to be found. I literally had to think about that today while I was channeling this message. I was like, where are they? Because they had a lot to say, and they ain't nowhere around. So why even compare yourself?
I don't.
Now, there are people from your past that are going to be a little bit shook when they start finding out what you're dipping into. Okay?
For
They're going
sure.
to be like, oh my gosh, you would do that? Oh my gosh, you want to do that? Oh my gosh, you're doing that? And as they do that, these Jezebels, these Judas, these Chooches, Chachas, Decepticons, whatever you call them,
Chuchalinas.
they will have all these kisses and hugs and smooches for your behind.
Fake stuff.
The ass kissing is about to be real.
Really real.
And you will not
Really real.
recognize
Really real.
trust in these people, and even really having the desire to reconcile.
Yeah.
Okay? And these could have been people that you were real tight with back in the day. But if I sincerely speak about channeling where you're going and all of the hate along the way, a lot of the people that hate you today, that want beef with you today, that want a whole issue today, it will not be around for long.
Nope.
That's what you really need to think about. And the people that are like, oh my gosh, like, you can't do that.
Psh.
All of the people that, I don't know, they say backhanded things to you, or they're passive aggressive on their own platform, or they even copy you or mimic you or try to impersonate you. Take it as the highest form of flattery.
I do.
And don't engage with them.
I won't.
Don't engage with them. Now, I know as a chosen being of love and light, it's hard to not want to have friends. We have the desire to connect, especially while we're out here in the spiritual streets connecting others. But it doesn't mean we're going to be besties with everyone. Not everyone is around us for our highest good.
At all.
Unfortunately. And I think about people in the spiritual community that were not kind to me, that I thought I was going to be friends with. People in even other categories, other arenas that I thought were going to be kind to me. They're not necessarily on the up and up if they're even around. Okay, some of them are not even around, or they're just, you know, and I'm not wishing for that to happen to them. But these people try to stick me in a doghouse, and I am not for anyone. So you guys are learning from that even if an ex-lover, an ex-friend tries to tell you what time it is, tries to tell you about yourself, and you know none of it is true, don't worry. They're either not changing, or they're not going to really surpass you, so you don't really need to be concerned. Okay, they're just really talking out of their you-know-what.
Yeah.
So you guys are learning to protect your energy while you collaborate and connect with others. This is a new part of your path because you are rebuilding trust in other humans.
For sure,
And you guys have been tested over and over and over again. Do you think that Tony Robbins or Aaron Dowdy or anybody that is of influence, do you think that these people have not been tested, despite whatever their belief system might be?
Yes.
Do you think that they have not been tested?
I mean, no.
By haters, ops, people telling them you can't do that.
Wait.
I'm sure a bunch of people told
I don't know how to
Robbins
answer that.
Gonna be shit. Okay? Whoever you guys look up to, I'm sure there were whole groups of haters, and that is how you know.
I look up to myself.
Poppin', that is how you know you got it. You have that it factor.
Yes.
You don't need to explain it. If
No.
you got mass groups following you around and wanting to hate on you every day of the freaking week, that's what time it is.
Yeah.
You are supposed to be doing what you're doing, and you are on the right path.
For sure.
So whoever I'm speaking to specifically, you have passed many tests by shutting down major or mass groups coming against you.
Always. And they know it. They come to this freaking live just to see what I'm doing.
Recruits, okay?
And get
Dummies,
told.
walking, whatever you want to call them. And
just what you're saying.
They try to discourage you. They try to knock you off your path. You guys are constantly being tested this way. And if you are, that is definitely why you resonate with my channel. Your family most likely did this to you. Your work environment most likely did this to you. Social media
Everything.
most likely did this to you. Everywhere you go, there's a group of people. Stink eye, and you keep passing the test.
Somebody told me that I was being passive aggressive once when I told them I was being jealous, and literally passive aggressive and jealousy are almost the same thing, but for him to use the words passive aggressive only shows to me that he was projecting his own passive aggressiveness, because he was definitely being passive aggressive to me, even though he didn't want to admit it. Yeah.
You will not bow to these groups of Jezebels.
Will not
you
bow.
will not bow to these
I
groups
will
of
not
Judas.
pray.
You will not
I will
bow to devil energy.
I forgot to say. I will not bow.
There are
I will not pray. I will
groups, past karmics, whoever is easily wound up by the devil. You are starting to realize, wow, I passed that test. I didn't know if I should cut off those friends, cut off those peers, cut off those classmates. I didn't know if I should cut off those family members.
Glad I did.
I didn't know if that's what I should have done, because you got so much kickback. You got so much backlash for it.
Yeah.
So you were really doubting yourself when you did it. I don't know if I should have done that. Like, maybe I should have just, I don't even know. And now you know why you had to do that.
Yes.
They were never going to let you be on the right path. You were never going to be able to see your path if you had kept your family members around.
Yep.
Kept your, toxic coworkers or, toxic frenemies. Whoever these people are. You are so special. And I am here to remind you that they cannot off your spirit. They might have been able to delay you before your awakening, but they cannot off your spirit. And now that you are on the path, I don't care if you are at the beginning, I don't care if you're on the first year, first month, first week, or first day. They cannot off your spirit. They cannot knock you off your path. They might be able to slow it down a bit.
Turn this blue.
But
and that red
you cannot be a star messenger or chosen without these tests. So when people are like, I don't want to hear about the op, I don't care. Because the people that resonate with this channel that need these messages, they need to know how to handle their ops. Because devil energy is never going to be like, oh, guys, let's take a day off. Like, seriously. If you were pure of heart and you were out here doing God's work, the divine, the creator, the universe, whatever your higher belief is, do you think devil energy is just gonna let you just go? Walk on by? You guys know the answer to that. So I'm here to remind you that they cannot off your spirit, because you are the star. You are pure of heart. You are pure gold. And they want to scramble your energetic signature, your footprint, and what you do for the collective and what you plan to do in this world. Yes, thank you, Vox. They don't take off days. Think about it. There are a lot of smaller YouTubers. And then there's a lot of, in-between YouTubers, whatever type of YouTuber or TikTok, whatever social media platform you guys are on, when you're gonna know that you're on the right path and you're getting hot. You know, you feel cold at the beginning, like, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know how to get there. You're gonna know that you're getting hot when the karmics come to play.
Hot and bothered.
Okay? And I teach you guys how to starve them out.
What up
I
is
teach
square
you guys
for?
how to not dim your light. I teach you in channeled messages, and then I teach you in real time. But I will remind you every day that, yes, the devil doesn't take a day off, neither does Kris Jenner, and neither do these karmics. Okay? They were recruited for a reason. So you guys are starting to remember that you are
blue
special.
And white, or is it blue
and
blue?
This members, they never take a day off. You be praying for them to take a day off, but they don't take one. They constantly have your name in their mouth. So think about that. If your toxic coworkers and your toxic friends and your toxic family, they don't ever stop, why would these other ops, full banana mode, why would they stop?
Full banana mode.
Why would they stop? Like, really? So you guys are learning so much about yourself, but the ops are trying to stop you from learning about yourself. The more that you learn about yourself, the stronger you're going to be.
Fact.
The more you feel good about what you're doing, and the more sure of yourself that you are on the right path, the more they're going to come at you sideways.
The more they're going to come at me sideways.
So as you guys learn a lot about yourself, again, the Judas and the Jezebels in your life are throwing everything they got. And for most of us that are comfortable with the ops in the building, that's just a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Because even on our worst day, we're not stopping for them. We're not stopping for them. So you guys are rebuilding after much betrayal. And you're still here. God is raising an army. You are a part of that army. And
yes,
God is raising all of you from a pit. So what do you think devil energy is going to try to do? Tell you that God's not here. God abandoned you. The devil wants to bring you a soulmate, aka a karmic. That is the devil's favorite tool. Is bringing you the wrong person. That will take you on ever been in a bad toxic relationship for a long period of time? That will have you lost. That will have you lost. How many of us, I want you guys to drop the heart with a bandage around it, okay? If you have ever been on a tangent because of love, forgot who you were because of a relationship,
yes,
truly, and said, oh my gosh, did I waste that much time?
Yes.
But you're positive, and you're still taking every day a lesson out of not staying in that relationship, even though it knocked you off your path for a couple months or a couple years, maybe even several, okay? And that is the devil's favorite tool. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants their soulmate. Most people. And we are presented with false twin flames, false divine counterparts, false kingdom spouses. And that will have you not, thank you guys, that will have you not even seeing straight, totally knee deep in this dumb relationship, not seeing your worth, your value, not seeing what path you're supposed to be on. How can you be inspired when you got to tell Bobby where to go and how to get there? Okay, you have to
Bobby.
tell Becky or Bobby where to go and how to get
Bobby.
there. How do you get to do what you want to do? Because a toxic relationship will not let you have independence. You will be codependent, or they will be codependent. Okay? So don't be so hard on yourself. Hold on, guys. Don't be so hard on yourself that you will not be a success. Success for each and every one of you looks different. And every day that you guys are rebuilding your life and rebuilding trust, you are learning that is a possibility. It will happen. So it's a very special message for you guys to know that you will be successful, and it will be on social media.
Yeah.
Okay, we are in the age of Aquarius. The internet is everywhere.
Wait a second, am I missing something now?
It's a blessing because you can reach so many people via the internet.
Yep.
Now, sometimes it looks like everyone else, when you're on a down day, when you're not feeling the greatest, sometimes it feels like everyone else has this perfect life, or they have this perfect home, or routine, or skincare, or music, or even relationship. And that's why I think mindless scrolling is so freaking toxic. Not only for your attention span, and a lot of us that are chosen, we're ADHD for sure, okay, me included. And that's the last thing that we need. We already have horrible attention span. We don't need to mindlessly scroll. That is the worst thing to do before bed. It is the worst thing to do when you wake up in the morning. That is my opinion. But it is also scientifically proven. Okay, that is not what we need for our subconscious. And sometimes we do that on a bad day. You know, we're like, F it. You know, I'm just going to scroll. And then what happens? We go from feeling okay, not the greatest, to feeling even worse about ourselves. Because we're like, oh, their life looks perfect. Well, freaking frick. I don't think my social media is ever going to look like that. Or my readings are ever going to sound like that. Or my workout routine is ever going to be that awesome. Or my cameras are ever going to be that clear. Whatever it is, it never helps to do that when we're not feeling our best. So you guys are perfect just the way that you are. Even on your bad days. You need your bad days. The days that you're like, oh, well, I scrolled. Brittany, I did it. I ate bonbons and scrolled all day. And I still love you the same. You are perfect just the way that you are. And you are getting ready to reach new heights in your purpose. So affirm it below. I am reaching new heights in my purpose.
I am reaching new heights in my purpose.
This is for you guys. Okay, some affirmations. I receive only the best. And then we're going to get into your guys' other messages. I receive only the best. I attract miracles daily.
Oh, I see what I did there.
I am so lucky. I create my own happiness. Okay, I am so lucky. I create my own happiness. I am rich in all areas of my life. Excuse any construction that you guys hear outside. But I also take it as an omen that as you are rebuilding, you are breaking ground. And then there's others that are just trying to get dirt on you. They're just trying to sidetrack you. And it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So another one is, I deserve everything I want. I deserve everything I want.
I do deserve
all
everything I want, though.
Wants me. All that I want wants me.
Everything that I want wants me.
And then I'll go over those again later on in the message. But let's jump into pile number 1, which is Virgo. Okay, so these are extra messages about, despite all the foul play and the groups of weirdos that be coming for you,
they be coming
you
for
guys
me.
got this.
Pause.
And
no diddy.
Be flattered when they try to distract you. Okay, the thirst buckets out here.
Yeah, thirst buckets.
Okay, order in the cosmic court. I'm going to turn the air down really quick, and we're going to get into pile number 1. You guys check out your charms, and I'm going to turn this on. Okay, you guys have people in disbelief, pile number 1. And why you have them in disbelief is they wanted you in a doghouse. Yes, they did. Where is my... I'll use this one. Okay, they wanted you in this doghouse right here, and that's not happening.
Nope.
Your cutoff game is ferocious.
Ferocious.
You are the king or queen of this castle, and they can't stop that. You guys had to remove yourself from certain environments, and they really thought like, oh, they're gonna come back. They're for sure gonna come back. You never came back.
Never came back. Never will.
You never came back. And you guys should be really proud of yourself. For those of you that went zero contact and stayed zero contact.
Still zero contact.
Because you had friends that were like, you're never going to do that. You're never going to be that.
Yep.
You are the galactic mushroom. Okay?
Yep,
you guys got people out here microdosing. And they need to be sipping on your positivity. That's what they need to do.
You need to
and they need to, heed your wisdom or listen to it. For some of you guys, there is a sister where you've had a lot of foul play.
Wow.
Or siblings is an area of a lot of foul play. Or you had people that were supposed to be like siblings to you. You're like, yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, Chris.
I love them. She's like my sister.
Jade.
I love her. But these people
Chucholini
showed you that
Chachi.
Like they opened your eyes to something. Like, dang, that is not how family is supposed to act.
For real.
We have you are
Forensic
my sunshine,
science.
My only sunshine. People that are supposed to be in your life, those of you that chose Virgo, you could be a Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. You could be a perfectionist. You could be an overthinker, overanalyzing. You guys could have obsessive thoughts. You guys could have, I don't know if I said this, you guys could have a lot of Virgo in your chart, but either way, you guys like things to be perfect. So when you're having a down day on your social media or on your purpose, you're like, oh my gosh, like everybody else's ish be looking real perfect and mine does not. But it's an illusion. It's an illusion. You are rich in all areas of your life.
Say
and
what,
the
say
people
huh?
that make you a priority, that listen to your wisdom, that love your positivity, that love all of the different characters or characteristics that you are, they are going to treat you well.
Yeah, he is.
Okay? Whoever chose pile 1, you guys could be very funny or witty. And the divine is wanting you to tap into that more. Okay, you guys have a very specific type of like sense of humor, and you guys need to tap into that more. The divine wants you guys to laugh more. Laugh more, play more, and enjoy the people that treat you like you are my sunshine. And freaking love being around you.
Sunshine.
And you guys are learning how to decipher, or you're learning the difference between those that want to either energy harvest or drain your energy supply, and those that actually mean that. Okay, you're learning the difference between those that actually mean that and those that really want to treat you well. Pile number 1, you guys have dealt with a lot of betrayal.
That looks dope.
And because you have removed yourself from so many equations with so many groups of people coming after you, you have them shook, and they don't know how to accept that what you're doing is real or what you're doing is true. So they create their own narrative. Okay? You are meaning what you set out to do. You are not going to let yourself down. And that is the bottom line. Okay? Bottom line speaks loudest. You are promising yourself today, I'm not going to let myself down. I'm a work in progress. Duh. You guys have people in disbelief. You have them shook. You have them mesmerized. You have them in a trance. And you are detached. Okay?
Yeah.
The worst thing you could be with the people that you cut off is neutral or detached or unresponsive.
Yeah.
That's my favorite. That is my absolute favorite. They expect you to have a whole moment of crazy. Cry, kick, scream, try to fight them. Okay, because they try to stir up that much emotion in you.
Yeah.
That's their favorite thing to do, is to trigger you. Now that they can't trigger you anymore, they're like, oh shit, they are serving it ice cold. So whether they're
We'll
getting
see.
that end of the stick, they're still mesmerized. They're still in a trance. Like, they're unresponsive.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody see this? They're unresponsive. I need them to respond.
Good luck with that.
Why are they at? They're not saying anything. They're not communicating with me. I can't get them to respond.
Good luck with that.
You've officially
Dang
detached. And guess what, bestie? They can feel that.
Yeah.
Yes,
You.
they can. Now, there are a lot of people admiring you, and this is what the divine, the creator, wants you to focus on. There are a lot of people that look up to you. And
For
you
real.
have a lot of love interests, pile number one. Okay? There are a lot of people that have affection for you and respect you. So we don't need to focus on the dusties, because they're always going to be there. Dust is dust. It's always going to be there. It's always going to exist. But there are some people that want to show you how much they respect you, how much they admire you. They want to romance you, bring you flowers, take you out to dinner. And so you guys are dealing with two types of people. You guys are dealing with people that either think you're conceited,
Yep.
because you're so goal oriented, you're a busy bee, or they want to shower you with love. There really isn't an in between. They're either loving you or they're like,
Hmm.
You guys have a lot of people that say false information about you. This has been really hard for you to overcome, because you guys are naturally very hard on yourselves.
Hmm.
Okay, so when it comes to your social media, something that irks you or gives you the ick is people writing false things about you,
Heck
commenting
yeah.
false things about you, pretending to be acquainted with you, pretending to know you. And then you guys also have people from your past that do this.
And they ain't never go to 4 years of Yale, Harvard, or Brown's College University, so they don't know how to analyze themselves, let alone analyze me, which is really disgusting when you think about it. Like, you guys are doing too much. Y'all need to chillax and sit on down somewhere. Thinking about putting something around the outside barrier, so maybe the opposite of their colors. That seems about right. But before I do that, I'm going to put the flags in, the big flags in. So put a flag in here, right? Oh, is this too close? Yeah, it is. So yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there. Anyway,
And they do this still, because it gets them attention. Even if you're not around, it's getting them attention in some way. So some of the lies that you guys have in OnlyFriends.
oh, I
Okay,
got it. OnlyFriends.
we're gonna keep
And
it
I get
PG in
teased
here.
on it?
Well,
Do I get teased on it?
13. So they're making up lies, like Oh, they're so conceited. Oh, they must be making money this way. It cannot be because of their goals.
I mean, I do have a hot
It
bod,
just
so
can't
I
be.
could
Just take it as a form of flattery.
have a OnlyFans.
Okay?
Who knows?
You guys are throwing a lot of past relationships in the fire. Because some of these people were very reliant on your forgiveness, my Virgo pile. Okay? They were very reliant on your forgiveness. And you are letting go of the emotional upheaval. And remember, they can feel this. That's why they're getting a little bit amped up, making up all these salacious lies because they want attention. And they want to get your attention.
Well, if they ain't gonna get my
They want to
attention,
get your attention that, hey, we're saying all this stuff about you. Are you going to respond?
nope.
No, you are not. You guys also have people in your
Y'all
comment
are
section
slow.
doing this. Your live streams doing this. Trying to get your attention.
Little pea
Trying
brain
to,
people.
like, sexualize you. You're not here for it.
No, I'm
What I
good.
love about this pile is you don't need to lift many fingers to look sexy.
I just said that.
Okay? What do I tell you guys? You could have spaghetti on your shirt, hair cocked to the side.
Hey,
So even on your worst day,
even on my worst day, even on my worst day, I look really
on
good.
a bad day, you are throwing their
I don't even have to
comments
try.
in the F it bucket. You
Huh?
guys are throwing their
I don't throw none away.
nastiness in the fire.
Nah, I give it back.
I love
then.
that song, Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. I
Yeah.
love that song.
Nothing else matters.
But I also love No Leaf Clover.
Never care
Okay,
what they
You guys have all the luck in the
do.
world. They're
Never
clovering, not
care
no
for
leaves.
what they say.
None, just a stem.
But I know.
It'll be what?
I
Now we
don't
have the moon. There is something important going on with your intuition.
Yeah,
It is time for you
upgrading.
guys to pay attention to that and move forward confidently. So believe your intuition the first time and see where it takes you. Like, you know what? They said that to me and I have a bad feeling, so I'm just going to block them. I'm
I've
just
been
gonna
there.
remove them. I'm not going to.
That's how I am on
investigate.
Discord.
I'm just going to blickety block and keep it.
Bliggity
without
block.
thinking
I
about it.
said that too.
Believe your intuition the
Bliggity
first time.
block block.
There are many people being deceptive around you, and the more you get them out of the way, the more you can see your community, your collective clearly. I block people left and right, left
Cracking.
and right, left and right, because I'm going to let my space be safe for my collective. So all day, I'll block all day long. Go create another 7 accounts.
That
I'll
one
block it all
Minecraft
day long. It is a
Edit
reflex.
4K.
I have no problem. No problem.
Let's go to a
Getting rid of
place
it all day
where
long.
everything is made of
15
art.
hours ago.
People are dumb
When
out
the only
here.
limit
Okay, and
is your
rude.
imagination.
So there is.
I don't know who
good
this
news
is,
coming
but
for you
15
guys.
hours ago,
There is
somebody
power
dropped
in the
a
community that you're building.
mother freaking
Okay, so
Minecraft
last but not
video.
least, there is power. You're gonna have a lot of people gathering around you, and I feel
When
like
I open
the
this
Virgo pile,
realm, it's gonna be
it's not just gonna
crazy.
be one community. You might have one for music, one for dancing, one
Oh, I
for
got a lot of
art,
communities.
one for being a star messenger. So you don't have to be just stuck on one thing. And plus, I feel like pile number 1, you guys are getting bored easily. So it's time to pick it up a notch. And if that is you, you might want to listen to pile number 2. I don't know why I'm supposed to tell you that, but I'm supposed to tell you that because I don't know what pile number 2 has to say. But I know that we have the chili pepper here, and you guys are wanting to spice things up. You're like, I'm bored. What else can I do? Add another arena. Add another arena. You have many talents. Remember, you were. Remember, I said member. You remember. Remember, you are perfect just the way you are.
Yeah.
Don't need to compare yourself to anyone else
I
and their
don't.
alleged white picket fence. Capiche? Okay. Number 2, we have You Are Magic.
Am I though?
I feel bad I didn't hold up your guys'
Am I really magic?
This is your guys' sticker, Virgo. Okay. Now,
Must be.